Hello and welcome to my channel, Hopewell Stories. Today's video is how she took in her ex's child after he abandoned them both. But before we dive into the full story, let me know where you're watching from and what time it is now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Her name was Maya. She was 24, working as a nurse at a small clinic in a quiet town. Life wasn't easy, but she was strong, kind, and always tried to do the right thing. A year ago, she had been in love with a man named Jordan. They met in college, dated for 2 years, and dreamed about a future together. But things changed. Jordan started drinking more. He lost his job. He became angry and distant. One night, after a big fight, he left. No warning, no goodbye. Just gone. Maya was heartbroken, but she didn't cry for long. She had to keep going. Then, one rainy afternoon, there was a knock on her door. It was an older woman holding a baby wrapped in a blue blanket. "Are you Maya?" the woman asked. "Yes," Maya said, confused. "I'm Mrs. Lewis. I've been looking after this little boy. His name is Leo. His father, Jordan, he left town 2 weeks ago. He dropped Leo off at my house and said you would take care of him. I've been feeding him, changing him, but I can't keep him. My back hurts, and I'm too old for this." Maya stared at the baby. He had big brown eyes and a tiny hand poking out from the blanket. Her heart stopped. "Jordan left him with you, and told you to bring him to me." Mrs. Lewis nodded. "He said you were the only one he could trust. I didn't want to, but I didn't know what else to do." Maya didn't know what to do either. She had never raised a child. She barely had enough money to pay her rent. But when she looked at Leo's face, so small, so helpless, something inside her broke. She couldn't say no. "Come in," she said softly. "Let me take him." That night, Maya sat on her couch, holding Leo in her arms. He cried a lot at first, hungry and scared. She fed him with formula she bought with her last $20. She rocked him, sang to him, and whispered, "It's okay, Leo. I'm here now." She called Jordan the next day. No answer. She texted. Nothing. She called his parents. They hadn't seen him. It was like he vanished. So Maya made a decision. She would raise Leo. Not because Jordan asked her to, but because Leo didn't deserve to be abandoned. The first few weeks were hard. Maya worked night shifts at the clinic and came home to a crying baby. She slept in short bursts. Her clothes were always messy. She had no time for friends or fun. But every time Leo smiled, really smiled, her heart filled with warmth. She started calling him, "my little fighter." He was strong, just like her. One day, at the park, a woman saw Maya feeding Leo in a stroller. "You're such a good mom," the woman said. Maya smiled. "Thank you." Later she realized something. People thought Leo was her son, and in a way he was, not by blood, but by love. Months passed. Maya got a better job. She saved money. She turned her small apartment into a safe, happy home for Leo. She painted his room yellow, bought him toys, read him stories every night. He started saying "Mama," and running to her with his little arms open. She still thought about Jordan sometimes. She wondered where he was, if he was okay, if he ever thought about Leo. But she didn't hate him. She just hoped one day he'd come back and see what he left behind. Not just a woman who loved him, but a child who needed him. Then, one cold winter evening, there was a knock on her door. Maya opened it. There stood Jordan. He looked different, thinner, older, with tired eyes. He held a small bag and looked at the ground. "Maya," he said, "I heard you've been taking care of Leo." Maya crossed her arms. "Yes, I have. I'm so sorry," he whispered. "I was messed up. I didn't know how to be a dad. I ran because I was scared." Maya didn't say anything at first. She looked past him, into the living room, where Leo was playing with blocks, laughing. "You left him with a stranger," she said. "You left him with me like it was nothing." "I know," Jordan said, "and I'll never forgive myself. But I'm better now. I've been in rehab. I've been working. I want to see him. I want to be part of his life." Maya took a deep breath. She looked at Leo, Then back at Jordan.
You can see him.
She said, but not because I owe you anything. Because Leo deserves to know his father, but you don't get to walk in and take him. You don't get to disappear and come back like nothing happened. Jordan nodded, tears in his eyes. I understand. The next weekend, Jordan came to visit. He played with Leo, read him a book, and helped Maya make dinner. It was awkward at first, but slowly, something shifted. Maya didn't know what the future would bring. Maybe Jordan would stay. Maybe he'd leave again. But one thing was certain. Leo was loved. And Maya, once just a heartbroken girl, had become a mother in the truest sense. She didn't plan it. She didn't expect it. But in the end, she didn't need a plan. She just needed a heart big enough to say, I'll stay. And she did. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.